This weekend, I'm going to be involved with a pro-ICE rally that we call I Stand With ICE. I helped organize the event with Jim Gormley from Bikers for Trump. We're affiliated with the Horry County Conservative Alliance. We're being hosted by Clegg's Kites company at 4505 Kings Highway. No, I'm sorry, not Kings Highway. Route 17, 4505 Route 17 in North Myrtle Beach. We've had a couple other people who are help promoting it, including Talk 94.5, on the Grand Strand Live program. We've had a number of businesses who are in support of us, like the Dixie Shop on Kings Highway, the Red Shop in downtown Myrtle Beach, and the Army-Navy store, the American Army-Navy store is what it's called, also in downtown Myrtle Beach. Now, there's some things I want to talk about which just mesh with this upcoming rally. Well, first of all, I have very strong feelings about immigration. In 2011, my wife and I were hit head-on by an illegal alien who was DUI. I broke my hand. My wife sustained injuries that she had required her to be operated on 3 times. Her left arm was shattered. She went through a year of physical therapy and still does not have 100%. She has about 60% function. She's still permanently disabled from it. So that's why it's so personal to me. But what really has me upset is the lack of empathy being exhibited by these anti-ICE protesters. The lack of empathy towards victims of tragedies that were committed by these illegal aliens. A woman named Sheridan Grace, a Loyola student in Chicago, was recently murdered about a week ago. And the callousness of the people involved, that subsequent to this young woman's murder, is just absolutely astounding. A Chicago politician said that Sheridan, she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And wow, the person who was in the wrong place at the wrong time was her murderer. Her murderer didn't belong in this country. So he was the one who was in the wrong place. Unbelievable. And now we have people amongst these ICE protesters, at least these assholes from the No Kings rallies. There's going to be one in the park this weekend. These assholes now are adopting the narrative that these crimes never occurred. And in fact, these angel families who lost their loved ones and these victims of violent acts are crisis actors. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm sorry, but that's just bullshit. And it's just unbelievable that how, like I said, the callousness of these people. And then there is this narrative that ICE is murdering people all around the country, that they're murdering people. And I want to bring up these two cases of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. Renee Good had a weapon, and it was her freaking car. She attempted to run over an ICE agent, which has been proven. Then you have this Alex Preddy asshole who had a gun. Now, they said, well, he has a CWP. Well, there are certain things that void your CWP privileges. And one of them is carrying that weapon in a commission of a crime. Preddy went to these rallies with the intent to engage in conflict with law enforcement. That assertion is proven by the videos he's in, the violent confrontations he's been in. And that voids your privilege of CWP, that if you're engaged in a commission of a crime, and Preddy was. So he was not carrying his weapon legally. So all deaths are a tragedy to their families and people they left behind, friends. All deaths are tragedies, regardless of the circumstances. However, Alex Preddy and Renee Good's deaths were tragedies of their own frickin' making. A woman in, I believe it was Fairfax County, Virginia, just a week prior to this young lady in Chicago being murdered, was stabbed while she was sitting at a bus stop. And she had, I'm not sure if it was one or two kids. Sorry about that. But, yeah, she's a mother, stabbed to death by this asshole from, I think it was Sierra Leone. I'm not sure on that. I'm sorry. But this piece of shit stabbed her to death. And he had been arrested 30 fucking times. 30 times and released. He's been released since Spamberger got elected governor, the fake moderate. He was arrested and since she's become governor and released. Again, another callous statement, and their policies and Biden's policies created these situations. But what do? They blame it on Trump. They blame it on Trump trying to get these pieces of shit out of the country. And one thing I'm sorry I missed because I'm so pissed off is this guy who murdered, probably my mustache, this piece of shit that killed Sheridan Gorman was, he had been arrested before. And he was just released in July of last year. And, oh shit, there was something I forgot to mention about him. I'm looking at the wrong shop. There it is. He was arrested before. He was released from Cook County Jail in July last year in spite of a active detention order issued by Department of Homeland Security. And sorry about this. So he got into this country illegally. CBP detained him at the border. He was arrested and released by Chicago. And here they had a detention order, final removal order for this piece of shit. And yeah, I'm sorry about getting things out of order. I'm really upset. I'm really pissed off about this shit. There was 2 attempts to take him into custody in November of last year, and anti-ICE protesters, if you want to call them that, interfered with his apprehension, and he got away. So between Biden, Pritzker, the Chicago mayor, and the ICE protesters, this guy killed a woman, and their blood is on their hands. Once again, I'm sorry. I mixed things up. I got a little over emotional, but as you can tell, this subject is very, very personal to me. So thank you very much. Stay safe and God bless. God bless America.